All right, guys, so for our golf fitness exercises today, I got two exercises for you. Both of them are ground-based. Both of these are kind of prep or warm-up based exercises here. All we're going to need for one of them is a mini band. So if you don't have these, these are something you can go online, get from Perform Better or Skills, or just type in mini band and a couple sites come up. But don't cost very much, couple bucks. Obviously something very easy that you can throw in your playing bag, your gym bag, but is very functional, very easy to use, to travel with, and comes in handy when it comes to some great activation type exercises. So we're going to do some hip glute activation drills with the mini band. And then the second one is just we're going to compare or kind of combine that just with some of that upper body rotation and work on some thoracic rotation here. But the reason I like to pair these two together is that it creates a good superset. We're going to be working out of the same position, so we can go straight from working some of that lower body stability, that glute activation, transition right into that upper body thoracic rotation, go back and forth for a couple different exercises, and kind of just keep our session flowing while we're resting from the one here. So so the first one here, mini band. What we're going to need to do, and slip these around both of our feet, and we are going to do it from our knees here. So I'm going to pull this up to my knees. So for both of these exercises, I'm going to be in a bent knee side lying position. So knees are at roughly 90. I got that band on just above my knees here. So the first one, I'm going to focus on lower body. So with the band, my goal is to keep my hips squared off. I'm going to try to squeeze, activate this muscle. My heel's going to stay into the ground. I'm going to let my toe, my knee rotate up, control that band on the way down, and I should feel that tension through that hip. So the big thing with this one is we just don't want to be rotating as we go. The whole point is to isolate that hip, that glute, and we're going to do about a set of 10 there. From there, like I said, we'll let the lower bodies now relax, work the upper body. So I'm going to take my bottom arm, place that hand on top of these knees. My goal now is to keep those hips from moving again. We're going to lock that lower body in with that top arm. Thoracic rotation, I'm coming straight across, trying to get my shoulder as much as I can towards the ground, about a 5-second hold, and I'm bringing it back. So I'd like to do about 5 reps of 5 seconds here. So we get through those two, we're back, we'll focus on the lower body again. For the second round here, now what I'm going to do is actually create some separation between the knees and the feet. So now I'm going to try to lock myself into this position. I'm still focusing on that glute, but now I'm going to work on some internal rotation with that hip, keeping that separation the whole time here. Work up to 10 reps with that one, and then I'll reset. Back to our upper body, back to that thoracic rotation. Lock those hips, those knees in again. Second round here, I'm going to glide with my fingertips. I'm going to make more of an arcing rainbow pattern, finishing in that same position here. Same idea, 5-second hold or so, and I work back around. So once again, I'm gliding those fingertips based off of how mobile you are. The hands might come off the ground at some point. That gives you a little bit of a feedback, but we work to that end range, couple second hold, and we come back. 5 rounds again. Third variation here, I'll go straight leg, hips are closed off again. I'm back to starting with the feet on the ground, squeeze that glute, lift that foot, leg off the ground, and I'll go about 10 reps here. Back to our bent knee position. So the third round with our rotation one, I'm going to focus a little bit more on my rib cage. So trying to unlock those ribs here. So I'm going to put my hand almost on my bottom ribs, and sometimes I'll even go under my shirt just to get better traction here. But now I'm trying to rotate through the ribs to create that rotation here. Couple second hold, relax. But I'm just gliding, trying to be more conscious of the ribs now, getting that rotation with that one. And I'll do about 5 reps there. But one side, obviously we would flip over and do the other side, but it's just a simple way where we're already on the ground, we're already in that position, we can focus and do something for our lower body, do something for our upper body. It's going to translate back to the swing. I'm getting those glutes activated and firing, which I know I'm going to need throughout the swing to create some power. And then I'm getting that shoulder turn. I'm creating more range of motion through my thoracic part of my body there, which is going to tie into more a bigger range, a more solid ability to rotate throughout the swing here. But all you need to do is one round of this, throw it into, you know, your pre warm up almost, you know, so even before you start your dynamic warm up, if you have the ability to hop on the ground and do those before you get into your dynamic patterns, simple way to do that. It's another great one to do when you're going to the actual gym. You know, first couple things you do when you get there, just to kind of prep the body, loosen it up a little bit, pop on the ground, and bang out a set there. But one round, once again, 2 more exercises that you guys can start to add to your toolbox here to hopefully help you guys out with your swing and your game here.